In the heart of the Philippines lies Negros Occidental, a province often called the sugar bowl of the country. It is a place of endless shimmering green, a landscape that promises sweetness. But I stand before you today to talk about an invisible, bitter crop grown in those fields: child labor. For generations, the sugar industry here has operated on the backs of cicadas, the sugar workers, who earn meager wages that keep their families trapped in a cycle of crushing poverty. And in this cycle, the most vulnerable pay the heaviest price: their children. They are children, merely high school students engaged in hazardous labor, wielding machetes, hauling heavy bundles of cane, and being exposed under the brutal sun for hours a day. The problem is poverty. The low wages of the parents force the children into the fields, not by choice, but by necessity for family survival. This economic reality creates a generational trap. The most tragic consequence of this labor is the crushing of a child's right to education, the very thing that could be their ticket out of poverty. This impact is profound. The sugar harvest follows a cycle. When the cane is ready, the children are pulled out of school to join their parents. They miss months of classes, making it nearly impossible to keep up. A child who spends their day doing strenuous, adult-level physical labor is too exhausted to focus on their studies. Furthermore, these working children hamper their cognitive development and ability to learn. In these communities, the immediate small income from a child's labor is prioritized over the long-term value of a diploma. Child labor creates a self-perpetuating poverty cycle. Lack of education leads to low-wage work, which forces the next generation to drop out of school and enter the fields, ensuring the cycle continues. The elimination of child labor requires more than just condemnation. It demands structural reform, accountability, and community empowerment. The traditional school structure often fails to accommodate the economic reality of the harvest season. Implementing flexible, alternative education systems like the Bata Balik Eskwela and alternative learning systems, providing comprehensive support, including feeding programs, school supplies, and transport assistance, to remove the direct and indirect costs that force children to work. We must recognize that there is no pure sweetness in a product stained by exploitation. Our consumer choices, our advocacy, and our demands for transparency are the true catalysts for change. Let us commit to building a future where the only crop growing in Negros Occidental is one of justice, opportunity, and education.